Hey y'all, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Today we are making the most easy yet delicious one-pot chicken and rice. This is one of my famous recipes that has definitely gone viral several times. We're gonna give it a variation today. The one that I normally make is like a cheesy one-pan chicken with broccoli. So today we're gonna get rid of the cheese and we're gonna kind of do more of a rustic flavor profile with broccoli, but also with mushroom and some assorted carrots like purple, yellow, and orange carrots. And yeah, that's kind of the only variation to it. We're not going to use the cheesy rice. We're going to do like a long grain wild rice. So yeah, that's the only thing we're going to kind of switch up in the recipe and kind of keep the same formula. That's my favorite part about cooking, which y'all all know. Less about the recipe and more about the formula of how you do things. So this finishes in the oven, so of course you already know you'll come back to my page and hit up my shorts tab and see the finished dish. But today we're just gonna do this part like this. It'll be really, really easy. I might have to put y'all on a different tripod because I might need this tripod. Hold on one second, y'all. This is my other tripod. Welcome in, welcome in. This is gonna be a quick one, y'all. I'm not gonna be on here too long. We are just gonna do our prep. Oops, got y'all. Shaking y'all up. Shaking y'all up. Shaking y'all up. I'm shaking y'all up. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to take you on a ride. We are cooking a super easy one-pan chicken and rice. It's gonna be done in a flash. I just wanted to hop on because this is a dish that so many of my followers love, and I wanted to just share it with y'all because I'm making it. I'm cooking dinner, so I might as well show y'all how I get it done. All right, y'all. I am simply going to just dry this chicken up real quick. We have our defrosted chicken drumsticks. I actually wanted to make it even faster today and use a boneless chicken thigh, but my Instacart order got confused. My Instacart shopper got confused and he ended up not getting the chicken thighs, so we don't got no chicken thighs today. Okay. Before we do the chicken, I'm just gonna kind of put a few slits in the chicken because these are a little bigger than I like to work with for chicken drumsticks. So I'm gonna put just a couple of slits in there just so I can get my seasoning all the way in. I'm not making these slits super deep, but I am making a couple of them. This is kind of like an old school method. I don't really know if it does anything, but I think it does. You kind of get more seasoning into your meat this way. So I'm just making a few little slits in the chicken. Now that we have that done, I'm going to season the chicken with my array of seasoning here. I'm hitting it with olive oil so that the seasoning sticks. You can use whatever you want to season. This is my seasoning blend. I'm running you through it real quick. Take notes. I have paprika here. I would prefer smoked paprika, but I usually just have regular paprika on hand. I have kosher salt. I have garlic powder, onion powder. I have some, this is either oregano or Italian seasoning. I can't remember what I grabbed. All-purpose seasoning, no salt. A little pinch of allspice. I think it just adds to the warmth of this wild rice that we're gonna make. I have a little pinch of chicken bouillon as well, just to like pump up that poultry flavor. And that's my blend. Super simple, super easy. We're gonna go in to our chicken with this blend. Easy peasy. We're gonna preheat our cast iron skillet. We're gonna sear the chicken first. So we're gonna let that heat up. Then we're going to just mix this together. I also have my green seasoning here. I'm going to add a tablespoon of that. That's optional, y'all. I like to add it because I have it, but don't feel like you need to use the green seasoning if it's not something that you make or not something that you have. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Where are y'all checking in from? Let me know where you are watching from. This is gonna be a quick one. I'm sorry, y'all. This is gonna be such a quick one because the kids are napping. I'm super tired. Sundays are just a marathon. The weekends are a marathon. My husband and I are celebrating our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, 6 years married, on Tuesday, but we went out last night for dinner just because it's really hard to get out during the week. So I'm tired. The weekend's catching up to me. But yeah, that's why we're gonna just throw this dish together as quick as we can and call it Sunday dinner, because I want to go hang out on the couch with the kids and relax. That is what I want to do. So anyway, we have our chicken. I just want to show y'all. It's nice and seasoned. I definitely am happy I put a few slits in the chicken because these drumsticks are a little bigger than I like. I have my oven preheating at 375. And because I only have, 5 drumsticks that I'm working with, I'm gonna sear these all on the pan together. So I'm gonna move y'all right here. I'm gonna wash my hands. Get my tongs. All right, y'all, this part happens quick. We're gonna sear off our chicken. Make sure y'all can see me. All right. Just gonna add some olive oil to the pan. And we're gonna go in with our chicken. Just give them a nice sear on each side. Drumsticks are massive. They took up my whole pan. I like small baby drumsticks. These bad boys are huge. I'm gonna turn our fire up and we're just going to monitor how everything is browning as we go. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, my name's Natasha. I create food and lifestyle content, and today we are cooking a 1-pan chicken and rice. We're doing it with like a wild rice flavor with some vegetables. We're doing rainbow carrots, mushrooms, broccoli. I really was craving like more vegetables, so today's dinner is just one pot, throw it in, finish it in the oven, get as many veggies in here as I can, and call it Sunday dinner. So some dinners, if you joined me before, they definitely are, more specific, like a brown stew chicken or a lasagna. This is more of just like my one pan, my tried and true formula for cooking just like 1-pan chicken and rice. So this is how I'm going to do this version. You can adapt it to whatever flavor profile you like. This one is just kind of packed with as many vegetables as I could throw in. It's kind of fall themed because it's more like warm and cozy rustic flavors with the long grain wild rice. I feel like that's fallish. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And yeah, I have a version of this on my website. It's a 1-pan cheesy broccoli and rice chicken dish just like this, but we do like a cheesy version essentially, and that one's really popular. But today, I feel like my kids are cheesed out, so we're gonna try to hit them up with some vegetables. browning the chicken on a medium high heat. And we don't want it to burn, so we're gonna kind of like keep checking it, flipping it if we need to. But we do want a nice golden brown crust on the chicken, so we'll let that form. We're gonna put our bowl to the side. I'm gonna show y'all what we're gonna do with the bowl. I like to use my vegetable broth. This can be chicken broth as well, but I'm gonna use this and kind of like clean out the bowl that we season the chicken in, so that way we can essentially get more flavor. Who wants to be my moderator in the comments? Help me out, help me out. The comments sometimes get a little crazy, so if anyone wants to volunteer to be my moderator, please block any crazy comments you see. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are y'all checking in from? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, let me know, let me know, let me know. Thank y'all so much for cooking with me on a Sunday. Are y'all watching football today? If you are, let me know what team you got. I'm just gonna chop up a handful of carrots, a little smaller here, so that they cook faster. Just chop them in half. These are some rainbow carrots. Certain parts of this pan cook faster, so I am rotating the chicken so that nothing burns. And searing chicken's gonna cause a little bit of a mess. I'm just wiping up my platter. Thing is popping for real, y'all. All right, so I got my broccoli and my carrots. My mushrooms are already washed and ready to go. I'm using fresh carrots and fresh mushrooms. I'm gonna save my fresh broccoli for a little bit later in the week, so I'm just using a cup of frozen broccoli. I have some fresh herbs. I have some rosemary and some thyme. This is really gonna just aid in the flavor of the dish. A little knob of butter. I have my wild rice. I have my broth. And that's pretty much it. I think you can just block comments. If you are a moderator, you can like click on comments and block them maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how it works, but if you see anything crazy, let me know. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for joining. I haven't seen where anyone is checking in from. Where are y'all watching from? What state or city are you in? These chicken drumsticks are so huge that they are sucking up all my olive oil. So I keep adding some more to the pan. Give everything a nice rotation. And we're gonna be ready to go. All right, let's see. My husband is a big Eagles fan. I'm just trying to get like him. He's been an Eagles fan his whole life. He is from Jersey, and so a lot of Jersey natives love the Philadelphia Eagles. Delaware in the house. Welcome, Brandon from Delaware. We got Texas. S. Sing from Texas. Shout out to Texas. I'm going to Texas next month for a wedding. I'm going to Dallas. Super excited. Graham, your girlfriend doesn't like rice. You can totally use rice alternatives. Cauliflower rice is a great one if you want to amp up the vegetables. You can do grains like barley or quinoa. You could do orzo, which is a rice-like pasta. You can do, what else? Ooh, couscous is a good one if she doesn't like rice. But yeah, a lot of people don't like rice. I get it. I'm Caribbean, so we put rice with everything. Y'all, these chicken drumsticks are huge. They're taking forever, way longer than I thought to sear, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. So we're gonna sear it until it's golden brown on all sides. So I'm just flipping them every couple of minutes to make sure that it doesn't burn. Welcome in, London. What time is it in London? I feel like it's like maybe like 9 o'clock at night there. Welcome in, London. Simone from Kenya, welcome in. What part of Kenya are you in? Kenya is on my bucket list of places to visit. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, y'all, our chicken is finally doing something here. So what we're gonna do now, I already showed you all my ingredients. But one little thing that I like to do, the bowl that I season the chicken in, this is totally optional. But I'm just gonna go ahead and put my broth in that bowl just to get all that good flavor from the chicken seasoning, and this is gonna aid as our liquid to cook our rice. My mom used to do this growing up, and so I do it now. No flavor left behind is the name of the game. These are simple little tiny steps to kind of like amplify the flavor in really simple dishes. All right. Our chicken is searing nicely. Make sure we got a nice video of that. Make sure y'all can see that That's what the chicken's looking like. It's definitely not cooked, but that's not what we're trying to do for this step. We're just trying to add flavor. And you do that by browning the meat. It's gonna add a lot of flavor in the end. Welcome in, welcome in. Sunday night in London. I love it. I love London. I have family there and I have been a couple of times. It is such a beautiful city. Such a beautiful city. It rains a lot. Is it raining today in London? When I've gone to London, I've gone in the summer months, I want to say. Yeah, like July. And normally we get some really nice pockets of sunshine. Or it rains. But it's a vibe. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my chicken on a plate. And the next thing we're going to do is add all of our KLC. Yep. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. I'm going to start adding my vegetables. So mushrooms in, our broccoli in, our carrots in. Oh, and our butter. We need a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add our tablespoon of butter. And we're going to give everything a nice mix. So the mushrooms will release a little bit of liquid and the broccoli will start to wilt down a little bit, and so that's going to be a natural deglazer for our pan, if you will. The butter is also going to loosen up some of that fond on the bottom of the pan, so that kind of like burnt on flavor that we got from searing the chicken. We're going to kind of just get all that up off the pan. We're going to turn our heat back up. Ooh, this already looks so good. I feel like I could use more broccoli. Hold on. So I only used a cup of broccoli. I feel like I could use more broccoli. So I'm going to add that once I get my liquid in. So now we're going to add our rice. Y'all don't hate on me, but this is why I think people love this recipe. I just use a box of rice-a-roni. It has a lot of flavor. It's really accessible and easy to find, and it's affordable. And we don't need a ton, so we're just going in with one box. If you're cooking for a bigger family, definitely use 2 boxes, but 1 box is fine if you're serving like 2 or 3 adults. All right, so now the rice is in, it's toasting nicely. The next thing we're gonna wanna do is add our liquid to the pan. So for 1 box of rice, I'm adding 1 2/3 cup of liquid. My liquid is some vegetable broth and also some water. The stove is still on, everything is still hot. What we're gonna do now is I think add in a little bit more broccoli. This is baby broccoli. I didn't realize that's what this was. I can also add some garlic here, like garlic paste. Would be really nice as well. But I'm not gonna. But you can totally add that. Gonna add back in my big old chicken drumsticks. These are so massive. So mad at that because I don't like them this big. Then we're gonna add our juice right back on top here. We are gonna turn off our stove. We're gonna add our fresh herbs. So we have some rosemary, we have some thyme. Just nestle it in. And that's pretty much it. This is gonna cook in the oven uncovered until it's nice and cooked through and everything is gorgeous. We're gonna add some more broccoli. I think I'm gonna add a couple more carrots as well. And you can make this dish as, you know, specific as you want. You can add in so many different flavors here. I'm just going in with some simple, easy, quick stuff that you probably already have in the fridge. I'm just doing this part really for aesthetic because a lot of the vegetables are at the bottom, so I want this to cook up pretty and rustic and have, you know, visual appeal. So I'm just adding some more vegetables on top. And this is just gonna cook in the oven, kind of, not low, but 375. You could do 350 if you have more time. But we're gonna cook it at 375 for about an hour and change. That's what it's looking like. Y'all see how big them chicken drumsticks are? So annoying. My husband will love that because he always says there's not enough meat on chicken drumsticks. What y'all think? How does it look to you so far? Obviously it's uncooked, but we're gonna put it in the oven right now. And you'll have to come back to my page, come back to my reel to let me know what you think. I'm gonna turn it to the oven, boom. So people always ask me, is it gonna be covered or uncovered? I always cook it uncovered. I've never really had a reason to cook it covered. It cooks just fine uncovered. I do adjust the rack so it's in the center. So in the oven, I'm gonna do, those drumsticks are huge. I'm gonna do maybe like an hour 15 and I'll come back and check on it. So y'all, that's it. Let me turn y'all around. Perfect timing because my baby just woke up. I will see y'all next Sunday. Actually, no, I won't be in town next Sunday. I'll be traveling. So I will see y'all maybe during the week if I go live. And if not, I'll see y'all soon. Check in on my page on my long format content, my short form content. I'm publishing like 3 or 4 shorts a day. So I'm giving the people what they want. So check out my profile to get more of that content. And my website has all of the recipes. And I will share this video either tonight or tomorrow. You'll see the finished version of it. And until then, God bless. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.